Nazdar, dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u naší série na hru Dragon Age 2. A my jdeme. Anders.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Ne, nejsem připraven.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
OK.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Jasné. Carl.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
Never take another mage as you took him.
A proč mám doprčit bojovat s templáři? Já mám templáře v lásce, ale asi ne tady tyhle ty úplně, no. Tohle jsou trošku jiní templáři, to je pravda, no. Stačí ten pleský dopis, co? Sir Alric.
Well done, everyone.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
What did you do? Not the fade part. The angry glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Oh.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
That wasn't normal magic you just did, was it?
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
This spirit sounds like a useful friend to have.
He was far better to me than I have been to him. To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
This is obviously difficult for you.
For him. We'll be hunted for sure now.
I thought I was helping my friend. He would have died, I guess. If that even means anything. And he wanted to help me. He knew what mages have suffered. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Minutku. Tak, Anderse.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away. My maps are yours. As am I, if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Aha. Mám si pak promluvit s tím, mám si pak promluvit s Varikem, dobře, tak jo. Varik, to je takový můj dobrý kamarád. Je super, že na rozdíl třeba od Assassin's Creed tady jen tak nevystřelí. Čeká na mě další. Vedlejšáček.
You get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Co je poser, vole. Vyzkoušíme, jak budeme všichni mágové tady, to mě docela zajímá a půjdeme jenom zachránit toho vzpurného syna, protože tohle se mělo udělat už dávno. My jdeme horem, ne spodem.
The danger is past. Are you all right?
No thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Qunari.
Court the Qunari? Make her think of the children.
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I have heard of this. It's why their ships are so feared.
So it's some kind of Qunari magic. What use is that to a dwarf?
If it is magic, it's a kind you can assemble, and dwarves do that very well. But that Arishok, he won't deal. Said I have the same mercenary disease as their outcasts, the Talvashoth. He says I'm not worthy, but he had this look in his eyes. So I figure I'll hire some blades and...
And you're going to prove yourself by killing Talvashoth outlaws.
Problem being, I'm no warrior, but I can pay.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
OK. Jděte na rovně nepopěl zbytotal vašeho, kteří tam táboří. Ečkem to asi nevezmu, když je to Rkem, že?
Why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with big...
Hej. Oni na nás prostě nemají šanci ani dosáhnout, ty vole.
Orzammar will never let those people go to. Too fun. Also, embarrassing.
Do you even know her name, Shem? No? It's Delilah. She's dead. And you killed her.
Dobrý, pak se na to podíváme tady. První splníme, co je potřeba. První potřebuju splnit tady tyhle ty hlavní úkoly a potom se tvarem můžu někam vydat. Ta hudba. Tři mágové a jeden varik. Upřímně, oni nemají vůbec šanci, ty vole. Oni nemají vůbec žádnou šanci, ty vole. Jako... Jdeme. Tak, kde pak to máme? Tady máme další penízky, nebo co to je truhla?
That's not really my thing.
Bude mít Isabela na starost, ale tu jsme ještě nezískali, takže...
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Tell this dirtbag who we are.
If I were you, I wouldn't be threatening the Viscount's son.
What? Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it? You never wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the entire Free Marches?
I seek no war with the Free Marches. Take the lad to his father.
Hand him over then, if you're serious.
This was the price set on the boy. Please accept it as an offer of peace.
Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
I'm here to help you, Fainriel.
Why? You don't even know me.
I am you.
You know, you're the first mage I've met. Most are locked up like lepers. Is there any chance you'd help me reach the Dalish? That's where I was trying to go. See if they'd take me in. I'm as much Dalish as human.
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil, I'll risk being lonely. Look, I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars don't like, you get the brand. The Dalish, they've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
It will be your humanity that marks you among the people, not your magic. But I think they will take you.
Do you think they would have me?
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish Keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
I know the Keeper. I'll make sure she takes you in.
Then she does not hate humans. Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I knew she could help me. Thank the creators, you were the one my mother hired to find me. I will forever be in your debt, friend.
So, who's going to tell Mother, dearest? She must be just dying to hear what happened.
Řekneme jí to všichni. Řekneme jí to úplně všichni. Ta bude tak nadšená, vole, že jsme ji scéna poslali k dálům. Že už nadšenější být nemůže. Tak. Raněné pobřeží, tak. No a teď jdeme splnit ještě druhý úkol. Vraťte se během nepodhranění, který odešel k dálům. Tak, toto je můj aktivní úkol, není?
About a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
Já nevím, jak tam jde, ale...
Can't possibly defeat.
Unless the hero dies.
Another friend we haven't met?
Asi jdu správným směrem, jak to tak vypadá.
No further, human. Talvishoth control these passages.
I am more than capable of meeting any threat.
So I see. I expected to warn a caravan, not a well-equipped tracker. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
You have turned your back on your kin?
Yes, for a second time. I did not like my role, so I left the queue. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Talvishoth to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will leave.
I want a friendly way to get what I need.
You will be disappointed. They are reveling in chaos. It is a wretched freedom. I still need order, even if I insult the core of the Qun by selling my honor as a mercenary.
Do I really have to convince you to do the right thing?
I have already done more than was demanded, by my own choice. You have my word of caution, human. Heed it or do not.
As long as I live, I will not understand.
A úplně stejně, kámo. Tak. No to je masakr, ty vole, tady tahle. Miluju. My tady dostáváme normálně tolik peněz, že se z toho můžeme i zbláznit. Pak se něco prodá vždycky, veškerá vetež.
I don't think I can do that.
To bylo dobré. Teď se k nám ani nepřiblížit, jo. Aby si zkusil se k nám přiblížit. No, si jenom tam tak jako vyběhnout, to není úplně ideální stav. Já jsem mák. Já dokážu být než... Než si myslíte, hoši. Ano. Tak. Tady. No ty vole! Ten to tady mrská ho. No, máme rychleji než všechny ostatní. To bylo pěkné, we won. Tak. Pokračujeme dál, hra se nám uložila. Hezky. Dobře mi. Zase. To je dobrá hudba teďka.
The dwarf will be at the compound.
Návod k přípravě. Výbušný granát. Opustit oblast. Ano. Tak. Vzpůrný syn, příslib střelného prachu. První půjdeme do podhradí.
Grey Warden.
I was.
I met a warden once, back in Ferelden. Duncan, I think his name was. Very odd man. He had a marvelous beard, though. I'd never seen one before. I thought a squirrel had grabbed him by the chin.
Duncan! Víš, taková pěkná vzpomínka na Duncana, ty. Duncan vypadal dobře, no. Škoda, že si nepotkala jiného. Škoda, že si nepotkala mého šedého strážce. Ale Anders je tež fajný.
Your son has taken refuge with the Dalish.
What? But he is human. They did not even wish me to raise him among them. But they do value magic more than the men of Kirkwall. Perhaps he can have both safety and freedom. As I said, I have little money. But this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Řekněte, že vy se vyzadíte během do kinářského. Do doku máme zajít. Tak, do hlubokých cest příběhově budeme pokračovat za chvilku. Pokračujeme spokojně dál. Pam, pam.
You made it back to the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
Still got that ball of twine?
I left it at my house. Don't worry, I won't get lost while we're following Hawk.
Bring it next time, Daisy. Just in case.
Ne, Amerika vždycky miluji s těma jeho kecama, ty vole, taky kripl, ale úžasný.
Let me pass. I have business with the dwarf Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you must, Basra.
Kinárský dvorec.
Ah, my right hand arrives. Summon your Arishok. The bargain is done. About time you showed. I've been here for hours. Illustrious Arishok, I am here to report that your hated Talvishoth were felled, one and all. Right? Yes, they were. So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
He's not getting it. Say something.
I don't care about your deal. I was hired to hunt outcasts, and I want my reward.
This great undertaking was, undertook at my behest after diligent planning.
You asked for the Gatlock and were refused, so you invented a task and then paid to have it done. You failed your own goal. You have proved your wealth not worth, and Kunari still owe you nothing.
I did his dirty work. That debt stands.
Does it, dwarf?
You said yourself there was no bargain. I'm not getting a sodding thing out of this.
This human did what you could not, something I did not expect of any outsider, and you have involved me. If you made a bargain for the Tal Vashath, that debt for their lives will be honored.
Sod it all, take your coin, take whatever. Hornhead oxmen and mongrel donglords, suck your own powder and blow your head off, sod it.
You will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here.
Já jsem v klidu, já odcházím, já tady už nic nepotřebuju. Já hlavně potřebuji medal trošku. Anders? Už taky nic nepotřebuje. Tak, snad se už to bude o něco lepší. Nepřátelé mezi námi? Ale já tam nemám nic, co tam mám? Že sestra z oltáře. Tak. To mě zajímá docela. Sestra z oltáře. Kdo to tak bude? Mám tak pro zajímavost. Mě to zajímá.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Another sad Lowtown tale in the making. As if we needed another.
Can you save someone so intent on being foolish?
Tak to máte vy zmetci.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
I just saved you in an alley and suddenly we're in business.
You're in Lowtown. What grand scheme could I be interrupting? Varnell!
Not so helpless, I see.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Pastýř vlků. Podhradí. Jo, zase přes přes celou mapu. Zase přes celou mapu podhradí musím běžet, jenom abych ji zastihla. Nádhera, fakt nádhera. Mírne.
The Harriman family's been throwing a lot of coin around, trying to find out who came after their lord.
To je mi líto. O tom já nic nevím, ale...
I'm expected.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Shiva da.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
I've had dealings with the Kunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader? If you have interacted with Kunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
I had never thought about the plight of mages among the Kunari. But it seems they are even more oppressed than we are.
That is obviously not an option. You must avoid incident with the guards. I cannot be linked to this. This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you were hired. Good luck.
Varikovi se to nelíbí. No tak Varika máme. Merily v pohodě. Už zbytek mi uprdala. Pěkně mi. Jo, takhle. Už to začínám chápat. Dobře, já. OK, to bylo dobré. Ke mně se ani nepřibližují ty zmetky. Dobře mi. Haha. Hoku. Já bych tě teď zrovna potřebovala, ale...
Is he?
Look at this. Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
A voice of reason. What's he doing with you?
You lot think you're so damn right. Buying everything, running free marches like me into our own sewers. You want us bound, like this thing? I'd see you dead first.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
Dobrý kmenarec. A kde ti se to vzali? Mě zajímalo, kde ti se to vzali.
The danger has passed, Katojan. Calm yourself.
Did you react because your lead was threatened? How much of this is just blind instinct, I wonder? You can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something.
Why does that woman think he wants to leave? He's just... sort of a great lump.
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something? Right. Could have expected that answer. Keep control, and remember who is on your side. Of course. I expected no different.
Hehe. No nic, jdeme. Ano.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of his Karatam were killed by Tal-Vashath, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
How did I know this job would end in more Kunari?
You speak as if ignorance is your natural condition. The bodies of his slain Karatam could lead only here. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
I've met with your leader. The Arishok would not want a potential ally challenged in this way.
Claiming to know the will of the Arishok with Serabas in your care is Marasi Mikari, a child bleating without meaning. The Arishok knows what is to be done with Serabas who lose their Avarad. There is no greater threat to their control.
The sister called him Katojan. You are Serabas?
Serabas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Averard?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Serabas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Serabas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
We leash Serabas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
Are mages like Anders so dangerous? He's given no reason to fear him yet.
You waste your breath. He'll never tolerate my kind.
It is a shame. We're nice people.
You are Serabas? Bas Serabas? Vashedan! Nera Setar Karasam! You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the Qun requires your death.
But we're no threat to each other.
Bas Serabas, you will be no threat to anyone.
A přitom nikdo nechtěl, aby to skončilo takhle.
This goes on too long. Finish him.
Tak pojď, jebni mu tam pořádnou. Odkud se vyhrnuli ti další? Asi to nevezmu, nevadí. Holník se to tak debilně bagne, no.
Can you stand?
I am unbound. Odd. Wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Basvarad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
So after all of this, now you want to die?
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Qun.
Which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No.
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Keratam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice.
Of all the ridiculous, spineless, mind-controlled, senseless piece of shit arguments I've ever heard.
What comfort has freedom brought you, mage? You would have more if you submitted to the Qun.
My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
You know of certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basfarad. Remember this day.
That was not right. It wasn't, was it?
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
If this was her doing, I have a few questions for her.
Sárabarův talisman. Tak to si dám, když už mi ho dal. Což mi připomíná, ano, musíme Meryl tady trošičku... A nějaký prsten dáme. A opasek? Nemá žádný opasek vlastní. Což nevadí. Ano. Kirkwell Notes. Pastýř vlků.
Bad people come out at night. It would be good to get rid of.
Až se jich budu chtít zbavit, tak se jich zbavím. Do té doby. My ho vypustili, on si udělal, co potřeboval. Já jsem v klidu.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Well, my helpful associate from the streets. You took the Qunari from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Please, do speak your mind.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable. A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Qunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
Your Katojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
If, perhaps, why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug? You are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
I have no allegiance to Qunari. You lost a potential ally.
Perhaps, but I will not risk these kinds of relationships again. Take your pay and be gone. I am new to this, I admit. But someone has to think of eternity. The peace will not last.
She'll be trouble.
No, to věřím, budou problémy. To věř, že s ní budou problémy, Meryl, ani si to nemusela zmiňovat. Podíváme se k vysílači. Mám tak pro zábavu.
You owe us, Isabela.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what.
Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Variku, myslím, že tady někoho máme. Někoho nového.
My. And here I thought the only men in this place were besotted fools who couldn't hoist the mainsail.
When you talk about hoisting the mainsail, what do you really mean?
What else could it mean? It requires strength, knowledge of rigging, and a small measure of sobriety.
I know my way around rigging just fine. And I'm good with my hands.
Oh my. I'm Isabela. Previously Captain Isabela. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Vpád bláznu. Co pak to tady máme? Jo, dobrý, ti jsou otázky. Tak, první si ale povykládáme tady s naším milovaným Varikem.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds, what do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts, cave-ins. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
Ne. No, s Varikem to umím. Tak Varik je nalezen na úplně stejnou vlnu, co já, takže... Varik tu má i svůj ten, jo, postýlku a tak dále. Se má.
please quit cutting through the alleys in Lowtown alone at night?
Nothing ever happens. I'm perfectly safe, Varric.
Yes, I know. And that nothing is costing me a fortune.
Tak, ještě musím... Počkej. Hlavní zápletka, společníci, pěkný zločin tu máme. Odluce v podhradí. Dobře, podhradí.
These thugs are plaguing the streets. I don't see a problem in giving them the fight they want.
Tak, já to musím si jít tadyma. Ne, opačná strana. Si vždycky líbí, že oni jdou s váma, vy je doprovodíte domů, oni se tam usadí mezi tím a vy pomůžete tak akorát do prdele.
Now we fight! Stick you like a pig!
Hezky my jedem. Oni se mají tady v tom městečku. Tak jsem umeril doma jenom.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
Okrádání je fascinující. Všechno to...
You get used to it eventually.
If not, I suppose you end up like me. Walking into walls and signposts. Utterly distracted. It's so busy here. So many things just get... lost.
Do you miss the Dalish?
I miss Haren Pival's stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alienage.
Are you feeling lost here, Meryl?
A bit. But I'll adjust. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Ne. Pěkný zločin tu máme. Tak, máme jí krýt záda. Jdeme Isabele krýt záda. To budu Varric, to bude Anders a to bude můj bratr. Budeme to my, kdo jí bude krýt záda. Vpád bláznu, nepřátelé mezi námi. Vpád bláznu. A myslím si, že Isabela asi nebude šťastná. Až tohle všechno zjistí. No, nemusím ho zachraňovat, že ne? Až se mi bude chtít, tak ho zachráním. Isabela! Ulala!
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Let's make this quick!
That's enough out of you!
Oh yes.
Let's finish it! Run if I were you!
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. I need to find out where he is. Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Isabela nás povede. Pokud si pamatujete, tak Isabela byla v jedničce. Tam jsme se s ní potkali i s Lelianou, i se Zebranem. Se Zebranem a tak dále. To bylo... To bylo, když řekla, že jak jí Zebran řekl, že podvádí. Takže ona se setkala i s hrdinou Ferelodenu. Proto přijela až tak pozdě. Počkej, já potřebuji si tady pozbírat prachy, Isabelo. Jestli ti to nevadí, nebo něco, co pak můžu prodat a vyměnit za prachy, protože je potřebuju. Nechoď tam sama, ty vole. První jdu já. Já jsem tady pán. Města Kirkwell.
Isabela, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal, and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told him enough.
Really? Because it doesn't seem like it.
I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
You don't have to tell Castillon about Isabela.
If I cross him, he'll have me killed. And my life is worth more than hers.
There's only one way to settle this.
Oh, hezky Isabelo, a to bylo do prdele jako co ten hod, ty vole. Tak, my porazíme ty účastníky a potom půjdeme všichni na jednoho. A nebo si s ním poradí brácha, to je ideální stav, proto je dobré ho brát s sebou. Já si myslím, tady jenom pozbírám věci, jo? Dík.
I was trying to talk him down.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic?
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery. Even I can see that's wrong.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader.
I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
U Vyselce v Podhradi. Spiklenci, hlavní zápletka. Aha, dobře. Dámy a pánové, já to tady pro dnešek típnu. Děkuji moc za každý odběr, like, zhlédnutí a uvidíme se v další části na hru Dragon Age 2. Tak do té doby. Zatím adios, amigos.